Yo, yo, what's up? Welcome to Mechanical Keyboards Live. I am JB, not Ski with Pete. And how's everybody doing? Alright. So we got a bunch of people in the house today. Anchor Bait, Brotaku's here. We got Ardoc. Not really in the house as well. Let's see, how many people? Forget. We got 17 people watching and only 4 thumbs up, so make sure you guys give us a thumbs up. Today's show, which might not be very long depending on how I feel, I have a Pok3r RGB with Cherry Max Browns that I will be removing from this board and switching them with 67 gram Zealios. But before we get started, I want to remind you guys we're having a giveaway for the month of January. The link is down in the description, but we are giving away a premium keycap puller, courtesy of Pok3r. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's pretty dope if you like swapping switches or keys, all the time. We got a bunch of stickers: LKB sticker, Cooler Master sticker, 1UP sticker, Hungerworks sticker, another 1UP sticker, and a mechanicalkeyboards.com sticker. And to top it all off, we got a sweet Gone Nerd 60 PCB 1UP edition, black with gold. These are really nice. I just used this for my FL build a couple weeks ago. Super nice board, super easy to program, high quality stuff. So again, this will be going on for the month of January, so make sure you sign up in the Gleam.io link. I think we're still using Gleam.io. I don't know what Pete's doing these days. Alright, I'll put this down. What is that, Anchor Bait? You're saying the feels are a meme? How could you, bro? Alright. They're alright. I will say I have not owned, for as many keywords as I have, I've not owned a Cherry MX Brown board, and I was surprised by how awful they actually feel on these boards. These are the RGB variant, and if they've made any improvements to the switch, I couldn't tell you because these are pretty gross. But anyways, I will be desoldering all of these switches out and swapping them in. The Zealios I will be lubing, so that's why I don't think I'll be able to get to the whole thing today. I might do partial here on the stream and then finish the rest at home. But I will be using Krytox lubes. I saw somebody mentioned that the Krytox 205 mixed with the 104, is that the way to go, or is it a waste of money? I think it's the way to go. Most of these thin lubes, and I've spoken to Pete about this, the thin lubes on their own, and I believe this is 103 or something like that, so it's pretty viscous or thin or whatever you want. It just does not stick to anything, and I'll switch to action cam to show you guys. Let's see, so that's the PCB. So here you see the lube is inside this neat little plastic container, and if I shake it around, you can see that the walls of the container stay pretty dry, like the lube doesn't actually stick to the plastic. And if you think about it, if it were to do that inside your switch, your lube job is basically pointless. You just end up with a puddle at the bottom of your switch, which you don't want. So by mixing it with the 250, you end up with something that'll actually adhere to the housing. And that's probably the main reason why I would say, yeah, mixing is kind of a necessity. But then you can go, you know, however much you want to use. If you want to go with really, really thin, then you can keep it pretty liquid. Or if you want to add more to a 5, or just, I mean, not add much of this stuff, then you can end up with thick lube, which I think is what most people do. I don't know anybody that uses the straight thinner Crytoxis, but they might. I don't really keep up with what everybody's doing in the community, but yeah, so I would definitely recommend that. But before we get to that, I will be using, because I'm lazy and because that's why I'm doing it here, because Pete has this sweet Hacko desoldering iron. I'm actually gonna start it. I'm gonna warm it up. While I warm it up, let's see what else is going on here in the chat. Browns are memes. Yeah, I heard that. Atari Zero in the house. What's up, Atari? Welcome to the stream. I heard some people complaining that it's a rush hour stream, but I got out of work early today, so I figured I'd drop by and do this. TBH, Lube Browns would be more interesting. Yeah, that is true. I'm actually doing this for a member of the community, and they just really had their eyes on Zealios. They've been using mostly browns and blues, and they want it to have a Zealio board. So they have this Pok3r RGB, and you know, there's not many options for RGB 60% out there, and they just get the Zealios on here and rock that. So that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, desoldering this. I'm pretty handy with my little hand pump at home. I've done at least 3 full boards by now, as long as like little macro pads and stuff and fixes and whatnot. So I'm pretty confident with my little $15 little solder sucker, but this is next level, and you guys will see. We'll probably be done so fast I won't know what to do with myself on here. And I haven't really used this all that much. I've used it like once or twice for minor fixes. I've never done a full board itself, so I was just kind of reading up on proper usage. So if anybody is more familiar than I am and you see me doing screwing anything up, feel free to call me out on it. Most of what I know is basically don't press it down all the way on the PCB so you don't heat up the pad, and kind of gotta hover. Oh snap, and Atari with the $5 super chat. Thanks, Atari. And as Pete says, any super chats, he's got to read them out. So meme the stream the memes. So here we are. No meme with Pete. You can meme with JB. And there it is, light on the screen. Look at that. That's fancy. I just noticed that the other day. Well, I got a different question here than usual, not keyboard related. I got Felipe asking about the video setup. How do we record the videos? Well, Felipe, there is a lot of cameras. I don't want to.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
Is it under the thing?
No, because it's erased.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple whatchamacallit, webcams that are plugged into the computer using OBS to do the stream, and Steph is just yelling at me from the other side of the room. Before I forget, I gotta add the donations, but accidentally delete it while I was cleaning the table. I accidentally wiped some of it off, and I don't know where the marker is. Stephanie, where's the marker? In the tweezer drawer. There it is. So hopefully that answers your question. It's literally, let me see if I do selfie cam, if you can see. Selfie cam. So there you see we're using a Logitech cams there's some lights that are set up, obviously, so it's bright enough. And there's a couple that give us different angles. And we actually have a footboard here that allows me to switch. And yes, like Atari's saying, they're all 4K cams. Let's see. I believe, was this 450? And I donated to round it up to 200. I think we ended up with 213 the other day. If anybody can find out for sure, I'm just gonna write it in as 218 with my Snowman 8. So I believe we are at 218 out of 450 from getting a 4K 360 cam for the stream. Why Pete wants a 4K 360 cam? I don't know, he's crazy. He wants to show everybody everything. Poor Steph's gonna have nowhere to hide. No, it'll be cool. But yeah, I think the heart of the operation is really, if you download OBS, which is a free application, it's a very powerful application that lets you plug in cameras and do all kinds of stuff, like doing some sweet graphics. As to see you guys are not hitting that thumbs up button. I got 19 people watching and only 7 thumbs up. Oh, the little pad isn't plugged in. Let's see, I gotta plug this in so I can hit the subscribe buttons. Man, Pete's got so much stuff on his desk. Let's see. Alright. See, and with OBS you can do stuff like that. Yeah, give me that thumbs up. It's going, it's going, it's going. Boom. And like Atari was saying, cover your ears because we're streaming in 4K. Sweet, sweet 4K resolution. Oh, and there's the real Ski with Pete. Yeah, there's a tweezers drawer. There's a bunch of tweezers. Everything pedal. Don't see it anymore. Everything. There we go. Oh, snap. Look at that. What is this? Why is there a camera that's upside down? Oh, is this thing? Yeah, that's upside down. But yeah, there you go. So that's all the cameras that we have going on today. There's 5 total. There's a 4K overhead up here. There's an action cam down here. You got 1 selfie, 2 selfies, and the handy dandy solder cam, which is sitting over there. But anyways, I think this thing is warm enough. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get in here and clean the tip. Oh yeah. Boom. So this doesn't have a cam on it, so you guys won't get to see a close-up of the action, but let me switch to action and selfie. Yeah, action cam and selfie. Boom. So I'm basically gonna go in here, and this is gonna be weird because I can't see very well, but just gonna press this in here, wait for it to mount, and oh, I don't know that this is hot enough yet. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Now it's hot enough. Boom. I don't know how well you can see, but that's all this takes. And just get it in there, press it against the contact, try not to make contact with the pad. Boom. Clean. Alright. I'm just gonna keep going. This thing's kind of as unwieldy as the solder cam is, to be honest. I think my position isn't very ergo either, which is why Pete probably had back pain. No, that didn't melt through enough. Let's see. You might have to come back for that one. Ah, one's much better. I'm getting a couple of those that aren't actually socking out. Let's see. Well, I gotta practice this more next time before I come on stream. That one's pretty clean. There's no switch there. Space bar. Pretty good. So this is just the bottom row right now. Great. I think by the time I get on here, I think there is a link in the description for the desoldering for this pump. I think the price, it's either on sale or the prices have dropped, because usually it's around 300 bucks, and I believe this one right now is just about 250. I just want to make sure that this that switch is going to be stuck. I'm going to have to come back and heat it up. There we go. So some of these, I'm trying to be very gentle and not press down against the pad. But it's not clearing out all the way. It's hard to see. But I'm going to have some issues that I might actually have to re-add solder in there. Yeah, and this is a Hacko, the 599B, I believe is the model. No, I lied. FR300. I think 599B is a different soldering iron. Darn it. These aren't cleaning up as good as I hoped. Alright. I'm sure this thing is much better in the hands of somebody that actually knows what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, you can't, I don't think you can actually solder with this. I go back to overhead. Yeah, you wouldn't actually solder with this. It's kind of unwieldy. And the tip has a hole in it, which is where the suction happens. So you couldn't really get into fine. If you're soldering smaller components, you wouldn't be able to use this at all. I'm gonna just try to do this one more time. It's a little better. Alright, move on to the next one. Cool. Oh, I can't see that link, but I'm sure Zero's using good stuff. Kind of unsure if my temperature is high enough on this thing right now. Yeah, I feel like I'm cleaning it out. But it's leaving little bits of connection. that's gonna make the switches not want to come out easily. We'll see when I get there. Does anyone know anything about the MotoSpeed CK61? Actually, let me read back here. What's going on? I got Atari's link. We'll be getting cheap ortho, 40% kit in a few months. Planning on putting some light tactile or clicky switches in there. I have not used the Otemo light purple switches, so somebody might be able to chime in on that. But Zealios is our Zealios if you want a more tactile. I wouldn't say these are, well, 62 grams isn't exactly light, and the Zealios are probably one of the more tactile switches out there. So I don't know if the 62 grams is what you want to go with. You might want to reconsider that if you're looking for something light, or you can always do a spring swap with something lighter. As far as cheap orthos, like Atari's saying, there is the Contra, which has had a little bit of controversy, and the EC on the wallet plank, which is what the EOTW stands for, which basically is a case that's cut out of the PCB material. So kind of on par with the Contra, except the PCB for the plank is pricier than the Contra PCB, and kind of, I mean, it's nicer, it has much more options. I imagine the Contra is using QMK too. The planks use QMK. Also, they have a speaker in them for playing music if you want to do that with your plank. And obviously you'd be supporting the originator of the plank design of the 40% ortholinear. Yeah, I got people talking about the box switches. Box switches are pretty decent. I've tried a couple. I like them a lot. I haven't gotten a chance to try the newer ones. I guess it's the navy and the jade. They're supposed to be pretty tactile. And I see Gert saying he's already ordered a Contra, so yeah, those are, it's hard to go wrong. I do quite enjoy the 40% layout. I mean, I love my plank. I probably shouldn't talk while I'm doing that, but I love my plank, so. I don't know if I need to clean this thing. It doesn't feel like it's doing a very good job of sucking. Alright, let's see here. What is happening? Yeah, I can see that it's not sucking very well. Oh, I see Dane Carter in the house. What's up, Dane? Yeah, I figured I'd hop in for a little bit. Cause some mayhem. Trying to use this desoldering iron to get these switches off of this board, but I'm not having very much luck now with the newer row. It's cleaning partially, but not removing everything off. I'm not super familiar with these things, which, by the way, it sounds awesome. I don't know how well it translates on camera, Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the issue that I'm having here. Maybe somebody with more experience, maybe Atari can help me out. So I'm gonna see if I can get this pretty close here. And let's see. Components. So you can see kind of like it's cleaning out the top, but it's not really getting the solder. I'm not getting a clean suck. Hard, no pun intended there. Through this, and it did it all right through the first row, which I can't really show because of the height of this right now. But the second row isn't doing very well. I don't know if I'm holding it at a weird angle or what. Let's see, there's some questions on here. I got, oh, the will be manually pump on it. Oh, he's talking about the one Atari linked to earlier. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know, am I messing up my sucking here? Because from what I understood, you just place it on and you hit the pump on after everything looks like it's heated up. And I'm not having much luck with getting all of the solder out of the holes on here. I have to check if it's clogged or what, which I don't think, because it's still doing a partial job. You can kind of see on here. But yeah, it's not being the savior that it normally is, or that it should be. And I don't know why that is. Yeah, it's just leaving solder in the hole. And yep, that's not doing it. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying not to press down too much. I mean, I can see it melt. And I can see it get some of the stuff out, but it doesn't always pick up what's left in there. It's like it's almost cooling off while I'm trying to do it, and it's not getting the stuff that's cooling off. But well, I'm just gonna keep going, and then if I have to. Yeah, it's just leaving like a little. Cleaning out, it shouldn't need too much cleaning out. I mean, the tank on this thing is pretty massive. But I literally read the instructions right before I started using it. It's like I said, I've only used it a handful of times. Figured it would be a great opportunity to get in here. Let me see, what is he saying? Gadgeable, what up? JB18 sexy, love it. Let's see. Pull the tip so the switch pin touches on the inside of the soldering. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm putting it down and then kind of pushing up on it so I know that the heat is transferring below. But yeah, see on that one, like I can see it sucking, and then it just will stop kind of sucking on the stuff that's in the hole. Yeah, that's not getting great results today. And I'm really curious as to why that is. No, but I do have some. Does he have any tip tinner? I don't know that he does. Don't think so. But let's see how this does if I clean it a bit. I mean, it looks super clean. Yeah, that's strange. And what else? BMC work in the house. Let's see, what is he saying? I'm really sucking with this sucker today. I might have to end up using a regular pump later. Gone 60 board and clear stabs do not get along with the SP DSK caps. What are the DSK caps? Sure, go ahead and send the picture. I'm sure he'll take a look at it. Anchor bait typing on 150 grams. Got them PBT fingers. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I'm having as much issues as I'm having right now. And my problem is that I have some that are coming out really clean, and then some that aren't, and I'm not really changing my technique. So I'm not sure if it's the amount of suction that's happening is changing as I'm going through this. I don't know what the variable is that's giving me such different results on here, and I kind of don't want to keep going because it's gonna be harder for me to go back and add solder to the ones that aren't clean and then remove them using the old-fashioned pump if I can't do it cleanly with this. That one came out really good. Let's see if maybe something happened. Huh, I feel something happened. Maybe it was clogged and it unclogged itself, because now this stuff is coming out clean. Yep. I wonder if there was something in there that I didn't realize. Yeah, this is like a new soldering pump now. Alright. This is working out great now. I don't know what happened, but the desoldering gods have blessed us. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Can't tell if this one's clean or not now. Alright. Oh, DSA, really? What issues are you having? The clear stabs with DSA? I haven't checked because the Fiel I just built used the black ones, not the clear ones. Great. But we'll take a look at those pictures. Great. Now we're rolling here. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it just doesn't transfer the heat. Let me see. The stabs are too far apart. I guess Pete will say something when he gets in, once he gets that picture. I've personally built a couple boards with those stabs now and haven't had any issues. But I only recently built a board with ESA, which I haven't done in a while. But I haven't used the black ones, and I did not have any issues. Now, are they not clearing the caps, or is it that they are like, they just feel like the spacing is a little weird? Like on the, like across, like basically, I don't know how to explain it. Like the caps are ending up, where am I going? Over here. Like they're ending up at an angle and not straight because of fitment. Oh, so yeah, so you are kind of talking about that. Let's see. Yeah, that's strange. I don't know that I know why that issue is. With the little extra 2 mils. It doesn't like that. Let's see. Oh snap! I think Peter is home.
What's up?
Yo, dude.
How's it going?
It's going. I'm having very limited success.
Why?
I don't know. It's not. It doesn't seem to get all the solder out. It gets like the top, but it's not. it's not like cleaning the hole out.
Yeah, you're not the first to experience such things. Sometimes you got to refill the holes
Yeah.
in order to get it out. Like I can see, yeah, there's lots left up
Yeah,
in there.
there's
and
plenty.
there.
Yeah, I might
So-
end up doing that later time. I'm just gonna go through with whatever I can get off here.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, say hi to people.
What's up, people? I saw that everything has this camera upside down.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I don't know. Is it because it only registers that it's rotated when you're on the normal, like when it's as the?
Yeah, I guess I just never rotated that camera, which is weird.
But anyways, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, once it goes down, yeah, do that, and then I do a little circle. Yeah, there you go, and then release.
Yeah, I mean it's.
No, it's still not doing it.
It's not great. It's. I feel like they might be clogged because like at one point it was just like rah, 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 and it got a bunch of them clean and then it stopped doing it.
Oh, maybe it is clogged then.
So I'm not entirely sure.
You'd have to read about how to clean it. I'm not.
Pete's not
Anyways.
much help.
Awesome.
Welcome home.
Thanks, man. Super awesome to be here.
Well, he just gets here and ditches me. Yeah, I am wiggling a little bit, trying to, sort of make sure that it's flowing from all angles. And like I said, it's not that it's not working completely. It's that it's not working consistently right now, which, as I'm not super familiar with this thing. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong. Boy, let me see. I have to try to look up the instructions real quick again. Let me see. Boom. Instructions. How does Alright, so there is a cleaning pin that I can use. Oh, come back. Alright. So the instruction says while in use to use this little wire, which is for cleaning the tip, and just make sure that it passes through. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, I guess I've got something in there. It definitely feels like something is obstructing the tip. I don't know how far in this is supposed to go either. Just making sure. I figured with how long this is, it would go in more than like a mil or two, which is all I'm getting right now. But let's see if that did anything. Nope, it's not made the situation any better. Who are you telling to lube their stabs? It's still going on. Strange thing, I should never give you problems like that. Yeah, like I said, I've used it before and never. This is the first time I'm running into this, but I've only used it a couple times. Lubio stabs. Gone boards have pretty tight tolerances, yeah. Alright, well, later, Atari. I may or may not. With the way this is going, I think I will not be. Yeah, I'm trying to go through the instructions on the cleaning. What is... Trying to see if I think I have to clean this while it's still on, if I'm understanding this correctly. Duh. Lube is the way to go, man. Why would you want to do why would you want to do anything dry? Yeah, Jason, unfortunately I don't have a drill with the appropriate 1 mil drill bit or a vice grip to hold it steady here at the house. So I do feel like if we are clogged, I might have to wait in order to fix that, because that is not doing so well. And I'm unsure if I can remove the top portion of it while it's still hot. So I may end up just stopping relatively soon. Oh, this was a nice learning experience on the stream. I thought this would be easy peasy. Let me see. I'm just trying to go through here. For those that are just joining, I have the instructions. Yeah, I mean, I have one of those little little pumps that I'm pretty handy with, so I haven't had any issues with that. In the past, I do pretty alright desoldering with that. And like I said, I have used this particular gun a handful of times in the past to remove, you know, 1 or 2, maybe a little bit more than that, switches that have been issues, but never full board. Yeah, guys, we got 23 people watching and about 13 thumbs up. Make sure you give me a thumbs up for all my troubles here. I'm having so much trouble with this thing. Should be easy peasy, right? And Pete just came in and abandoned me. He's hanging out with Steph. I guess I can clean this thing out while it's on. Let me see, make sure I do this properly here. So is that all this is? Whoa. That does not work the way I thought it would. There is a ton of stuff in here. That's probably not the way that should have been done. And actually, I wonder if this is the actual clog. Yeah, there is a nice little clump of stuff at the edge of this. That is probably what's causing my issues. I'm gonna reinsert this in here. Boom. So for those of you just watching, I went to remove the holder for the solder, and I didn't realize it was upside down, so I spilled some. So just give me 1 sec. So it's hard for me to show you, but I think this is clogged. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to clean it right now.
Why can't you clean it?
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to go through the nozzle all the way through to the back. But once I remove the thing that holds the this, you can clearly see that the one hole here is clogged, which is where the solder is supposed to be coming out. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to show Pete, so you can see that that hole is clogged. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So is this on?
This is on right now. It's hot.
On?
Yeah.
So that poker should be able to go all the way through. Yeah,
and it's not. It's giving me a lot of issues.
Okay. Well, you got to poke it all the way through.
1 sec. Yeah, like it's. I mean, this is on right now. I'm not trying to. It does not go all the way through. You will see that it barely goes in more than.
Okay, so how do we clean it?
You might need to drill it, as somebody was saying.
What's this?
Yeah, it seems like it's too late for me, BMMC, as I currently do not have, like, I don't know how familiar, but my guess is that this is supposed to go all the way in, and it's barely going in, about 2 or 3 millimeters into the nozzle. So yeah, I think that is going to be the end of the road for me trying to use this today. I don't want to keep forcing this in here.
What about this guy?
I think that's supposed to be with the nozzle out, so I can't do that. This is all I can do while it's hot. Yeah, I think your tip might have come a little too late.
Rotate the cleaning drill clockwise. I don't even see the cleaning drill.
Yeah, I don't think you have one. That's not part of this.
Yeah, it is. That's to take off the cap, isn't it? Go on.
Oh, I mean, that's a tool, but I don't know that I can do that. Yeah,
That's
okay.
something to tap on the needle.
I don't have anything to tap on the needle. I mean, this is still hot, so I'm trying not to. I mean, do we have anything to tap on the needle?
What do you mean tap on the needle?
Like, I'm pretty sure that's what he's recommended. Because obviously, if it's
tap on it. Here. Is it going down?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of flex and not a whole lot of. No, that's not gonna do it. Let me see. Let me pull it. Yeah, I don't think we've made any. Jason, yeah, I'm gonna have to read up. So the tip removal tool, I guess I guess you're supposed to be able to do that while it's hot. Yeah. I am going to move this stuff out of the way.
No, turn it off. You don't need to.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Alright. Tip removal tool. So I think the what is I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to.
Now you can use that.
That should go all the way through.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
That's one obstruction clean. Wow, did that thing just warp all that much from that heat? I don't think this is supposed to be hot for me to use that, but
Okay, that's good news.
that's good news. I'm just gonna really quickly put this in here. And actually, while this is in here, that's not clearing. Yeah, so I feel like my I have a nice little clog down here too. Let me try nope, wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it back on now. Yeah, how to fix the desoldering pump is what we're really learning to do today. So there was an obstruction at the end that we removed. So up here is the end where stuff goes into the little tank. There was something that I got through after we removed the tip using the one tool that it comes with. I've just turned it back on to try to see if there is a tip obstruction too, which there definitely seems to be. And it's clearly not getting up to temperature enough for me to go through with the pin. Using that isn't helping any. I don't know if I'm gonna let it heat up a little bit more. But yeah,
the temperature's kind of low here. Yeah, it's between 1 and 2.
yeah. Should we go up
Go
to
for
a
it.
full 2?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Welcome to how to fix a Hakko FR300 desoldering iron. So we started the show today by desoldering or trying to desolder switches on a Pok3r RGB, as I was trying to switch from browns to Zealios 67 grams, and I noticed that about 4 or 5 switches in I was not getting pretty clean results, and it seems like we just have a really bad clog in here.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy that drill bit.
But yeah, it seems like we are unable to clear the obstruction on the nozzle right now. We got the one farther in, but
Oh, yeah, do
This
that
one.
again, and we'll try tapping on it. Oh.
you want to do a tappy tap.
What was that screwdriver?
see.
I don't see any movement
I don't
happening.
either.
So we're gonna have to drill that out.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
That's alright. Maybe we are getting in a little more though.
Yeah. Should I do it some more?
I do not have any extra tips for this right now. For this, are you asking?
Okay, let me hit it.
Yeah, go for it. Probably knows the wire's starting to get hot on me. Alright. I think that's the end of the road. That's a bummer.
Sorry. Let me buy that drill bit.
You don't have it?
No, I don't have the drill bit.
What does it mean, please?
What's that?
Womp womp.
What is it?
I do not have any extra. We do not have any extra tips on hand. I don't think Pete has used as much, and I've only borrowed it a handful of times for a couple switches on boards that I just happen to have on me here. But I'm gonna take a second look at this. So it does feel like I still cleaned more obstructions that were on here. But as far as the tip goes, I can't even properly see. Yeah, it seems like we have something pretty sizable in there. Yeah. Yeah, I turned the temperature back up a little bit. I mean, clearly it's not that rare of an issue, as they do recommend cleaning with a drill. So my guess is that something along the way has caused a clog. I mean, it's up to temp. It's super hot, and whatever the clog is, I mean, I don't know if it's like flux or whatever, but it's not propane torch that tip. Don't want to do that. Don't want to mess with Pete's desoldering pump. So I might have to call it a night. Well, I guess that's it. I don't think Pete's got the time right now to hop in and finish that build. I'm sure he'll be doing that either later this week or during the weekend. But that's a bummer. I'm super bummed. I wanted to at least get that board desoldered and get started on those Zealios, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. I don't even know what time it is at this point. 7, so we've only been here for like an hour. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I mean, I guess just as a final goodbye, I'll remind you guys of the giveaway that we are doing down in the description below. We've got this nice Gone Nerd 60 PCB, Philip Curry. What is that part you pulled with the tool? That's the actual tip. Yeah, so that's why I need a vise and all that stuff. And Pete doesn't have one in his house. I have one back in Philly, but I don't have the right drill bit. So we'll probably order the drill bit and get that fixed up as soon as possible. I'll probably finish desoldering the board on my own using a regular hand pump. But as I was saying, we've got this sweet giveaway happening with the Gone Nerd 60, the 1-up edition. We got a aluminum key puller, a bunch of awesome stickers, 1-up stickers, Hungerworks Studio stickers, LKB stickers for those of you getting the EOTWs, Cooler Master mechanical keyboard sticker, and I think that's it. Pete, you want to come here and bash me for breaking your stuff and say hi to your peeps?
I mean, it's totally a thing. Like, don't worry about it. My whole thing, honestly, my whole thing in this whole world is use something and break it. You know, there's no point in having stuff if you're not willing to bust it. And you know, you gotta bust stuff. That's how you make stuff better. Where's the pin?
The pin's sitting right here.
It should tell me what size
It's a 1
it is.
mil, yeah.
Okay, so I need a 1 mil drill bit. I'm just gonna re-tip this so it doesn't oxidize too much.
You just need to press the button on the back. It's not on right now.
Yeah. All right.
Close it off, Peter.
What am I doing? Shutting this down?
I guess. I mean,
You did this?
I did that. I haven't properly said goodbye to people. I'm letting you do that.
You're not gonna? Okay.
No, not if I can't get these off.
Well, it's the second short stream, third super short stream. The first one ended short because of me opening switches and back spasms. The second one was short because it was only ever going to be short. And this one, we ruined the tool. So, like, what are you gonna, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm just gonna re-tip this. Yeah, it's not uncommon for them to clog. Best to have 3 tips on hand. I believe you. You know, let's uh-oh.
No, it's too hot.
No, now it's oxidized to the point where this isn't sticking. Well, kinda. What's up, everybody? Awesome. What day of the week is this? There we go. Now it's looking good.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you.
Dinner's just arrived. In the old days, I used to eat pizza on the stream.
Speaking of, I ran into an old picture of you eating pizza on the stream that I had saved. I should probably post it.
Awesome.
I'll look for it.
Yeah, I'm McWord. I'm all good. You know what, guys? While I've got you here, I'm just gonna leave that over there to cool for a second. I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. But while I've got you here, and Brian's here to answer questions, I'm actually gonna spend a few more minutes on stream. Is everybody still here? Oh, the pizza's just arrived. But just before the pizza, I'm gonna go and show off some stuff. So don't go away is what I'm saying. Don't go away. Stick around for just one more minute. And because Brian's here and you guys are all here, and we can't do the desoldering, I'm going to show off this amazing thing that Brian's been up to. I'm going to show off Brian's project. But I just need a couple more minutes before I do that. Just hold, stay with me, yo. I know you guys are. I know how YouTube audiences work. You disappear real quick. This is a giveaway. You definitely want to be in on that. This is unplugged and it's cooling. I gotta unplug it. Okay, I gotta show this thing off. I'm gonna do a proper review thingy for it too. But I just, while everybody's here and you're all hanging out, and I. Just 1 second. Check this out. This is going to have its own proper review. Don't worry. Don't worry. This isn't your only viewing of this thing. But Brian McWirt sent me that. And he's got... It's not on this stream.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you later. I'll be going home now.
No. Now, I've... Look at that. I mean, isn't it just the most goddamn gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Now, Brian has been doing it through Geekhack, and I don't have the link, but if you do a BMMC search for TKL, look, I mean, these... Just a second. These things you can find on the eBay. You find all over the place. They're like $35, $40. You find them all over the place, but not these SSKs. These SSKs are super tough to come across. And Brian sent me one, so I'm going to do a full review of this in the very near future. Dr. Doomapple, no, I haven't. Do you have... no, I haven't. Do you have one of those aimpad keyboards that you could post a link? This is called the IBM Model M SSK. So it's a little bit... the SSK is a space-saving keyboard. So you can see I'm just going to switch over to the action cam here and put this up a little bit. It's not quite in focus there, but what you can see is made in the USA, Model M. And then, like I say, this is called the SSK. This one was made in 1992, which seems remarkably recent to me. But, of course, given that we now live in the future, it's, you know, what, 30 years ago? We do live in the future now. No, 25 years ago, 26 years ago. Pretty cool. BM McWirt has just posted in the stream the Geekhack link so that you can follow it. And unfortunately, I get a page not found for that Tech Critter link that you just posted there, Dr. Doomapple. I get an error 404. Yeah, it's just not, it's not working for me. Master keys. Oh, too bad. Let's switch over to this so you guys can see this. This is the new Cooler Master keyboard, the 850. Oh, I'm just over at OC Drift. Guys, why'd you have to make it so damn ugly? Damn, that's ugly. I mean, you compare that to the Master Keys S, which is so simple and minimalistic and beautiful. Why'd you have to go and make that so damn ugly? Look at it. Look, it's got this like chamfered edge on it. along the top.
They've been hanging around at RMK too much, and they're like, oh, angles.
Oh, chamfer, let's put some chamf on it, and then
Put some jam on it.
look at all the extra plastic around the.
It looks like a not classy 5 degree.
Yeah. And then the wrist pad is just like, oh, well, let's make it worse. Okay. If you are listening to me, Cooler Master, and I know you do sometimes, I know you do, this is what we got in the 1990s. This is not what we want in the 2017, 2018s. 2019s. It's not, man.
What you're saying is we want more IBM Model M SSKs, but with RGB backlighting.
No, I mean this is excellent. No, what I'm saying is you want that minimalist, look, like this is. This is a Cooler Master sorry, a little bit of dust up there. The Cooler Master XT. Look how minimalist. Here, look. This has side printed keycaps that I put on myself, and a little Cherry logo up in the top left corner. It's Cherry MX Reds. Okay, look. This is 2015. 2014. This is 2014 Cooler Master XT. This is the 2018 version? Like, what? Just come on, guys. Come on. Come on. No, I'm sorry to be like that, but look. I could probably mod an SSK for RGB, but you would have to custom caps made. No, you wouldn't. Just leave it as exactly as it is.
Yeah, just do plate. Just get the RGBs in between the plate and the stuff, just so there's enough backlighting. Honestly, you wouldn't have to do per switch. You could just run. I could probably just run strips to an additional controller and get me enough lighting to make it RGB.
You know, when this arrived, JB and I both smashed our fingers against it.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta say, we both had the same reaction. We've come so far from 1992 through to today, and yet the buckling spring is just so damn good. You know? Like, I would rather use this than any Cherry switch. Yes. Thank you, Brian McWhird, for sending this through. I am going to do a proper review and talk all about it very soon. Thank you to you guys, everybody who stopped by to watch JB ruin my tool. And thank you to JB for attempting something other than just ruining my tool on the stream. It's been awesome to hang out with you guys. We will see you again soon. I can smell the pizza. I'm going to go over and enjoy some pizza. Thank you again to everybody, especially, don't forget, to Atari Zero, who chucked in a super chat and got us a little bit closer to our total. As we said before, our aim is to get to that 450 number. That 450 number right over there, to do a 360 live 4K camera for the room. Thank you again to everybody who tuned in. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Don't forget to come check back very soon. Lots more stuff happening on the channel and on oneupkeyboards.com in the very near future. Lots of cool stuff to hook you up with, but for now, go do the giveaway in the About section below. Sorry, it's just down under here. It's the gleam.io link. We don't use your email address for anything except to announce the winner. And gleam.io does not spam, so all good there. Thank you again to everybody. Yeah, we're 218 of the way towards 450. 218 450ths of the way. Almost 50% of the way there. It's just $7 short of 50% of the way there. You can contribute via Super Chat. You can support on Patreon, or of course, you can do so with Super Chat. Thank you again to everybody who stopped by. Peace. We'll see you guys. When am I going to see you again? I don't know. Possibly this weekend. I'm going to try for this weekend if it's possible. You guys take care. And don't forget the chat. Go into the About section below. Go find the Discord chat link. And I will join you guys after the pizza to hang out and talk keyboards and tech and all that fun stuff over there. Thanks again. Peace out, guys.